the wrong jersey on, Dave.
This is Dave. Dave's not down with the Giants. Be like Dave.
Wow, you done it again, Carrie. Honestly,
What a throwback to week one, honestly.
the little Manning, like Lindsay brought up, Daniel Jones, he's probably having nightmares of D-Law this week.
Better
sure.
be.
For sure.
Shouts out to DeMarcus Lawrence anytime he is involved. We love it. Welcome to Cover 4. Did you guys have a good Halloween?
Excellent.
Very good.
Too good
Very
of a Halloween, Dave says. Well, let's get into this thing, man. Halloween is crazy. It's behind us. By the way, National Jersey Day today, so we are all rocking our jerseys.
Poppin'.
Wonder where I got mine. Did I borrow mine from anyone? Any guesses?
I don't know what you're trying to
Dave,
insinuate.
old
Ken
kid on
Griffey,
the back,
the
Ken
Kid
Griffey.
Griffey. There it is.
Yeah, so we're sporting the jerseys today, but let's look ahead now for the Cowboys going into the second half of the season. It is wild to look at some of these teams: Buffalo, Vikings, Lions, Patriots, Eagles on December 22nd. Do we all agree that that's going to have some meaning to it? Probably.
It should.
That, like, I said this yesterday, that game's going to decide the Cowboys season.
Should be on
I know
prime time.
they got games,
It'll
they got to
flex.
win, they got to do all that stuff first, but, like, Cowboys at Eagles, it'll decide.
It'll be
decide
something.
these.
Of
But
course.
this game means something too, because now if they, knock on wood, if they don't get the win, now they're only a half game ahead.
Oh, division games are
Meaning.
everything.
This is
If
meaning.
you're taking this game for granted, I think you're absolutely nuts.
Let's go into the locker room and
Okay.
see if these players are absolutely nuts going into Monday Night Football.
It's important to come out and start off on the right foot. It's the division game, so this one basically counts as two, and I mean it's still close in the division. So I mean these division games are big. Every one of them counts. So just making sure we go out there and take care of business.
You know, it's kind of ups and downs, and you know, but I think we have a resilient team, and you know, we know. You know, if we can put ourselves in position, we know November and December are, you know, I think we're the real team step up and show what they're all about. So I think we're ready for that push.
All right, what are we thinking about the Cowboys coming off this bye and going into this Monday night game and not able to come in with a B effort? Like, you need to have A effort for the rest of the season.
Oh, you definitely can't sleep on Danny Dimes and those boys in New York. But I think the second half of the season should bode well for the Cowboys. They got some help on the defensive line with Michael Bennett coming in there.
True.
So I think they'll bode well. Just got to pick it up on the defensive side of the ball, but I think it'll be good.
How many times can we like beat this into the ground, but can we just see some consistency? Like,
There you go.
can the same team that beat the crap out of the Eagles go up to MetLife? Not really avenge the Jets' loss, but like it would just be nice to see them play a good game in that stadium after what we saw last time.
And Dave, what was our favorite saying? It's not what you've done for me.
It's what have you done for me
lately.
That's the motto.
Exactly. And this
Come
team,
on.
We're on like day 13 without a game, so they haven't done a
a
lot.
lot lately, so you need to see it.
5 games in how many days coming up?
26, I think.
Ooh.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
So they should have soaked up all this time off, taken advantage of it, rested up, because they know that November is a hard stretch, and they've had that so many years in a row. I mean, you know it.
Oh, yeah, it's
like
rough.
those 3 games in 14 days.
Playoff run.
When you add that Thanksgiving game to it too, like it all just kind of piles up, which again, don't take this game for granted. It would be nice to get a, I don't want to call it easy, but a more manageable win than some of the other ones that are coming up.
All right, some news that, sorry, Tay.
No,
go
I was
ahead.
just gonna say, I think it's a good thing that it's a division game after a bye.
Oh, I agree. Get it done now before you get into this tough stretch. Some news came out of yesterday, and I think the fact that it actually did get out to the media is saying something. That Antoine Woods and Tristan Hill were both late to a meeting, and Jason Garrett just straight up sent them home. Here's Antoine defending himself on Twitter after, you know, we all went into the locker room. People were talking about it, asking about it. Now, Barry, I want to get your thoughts on this because you played for Jason Garrett. Did he ever send anybody home? Because I can't remember that.
Not in my time playing for him. He's never sent anyone home. I mean, yeah, he'll fine you, you know, if you're late or you miss something like that, but he's never sent anyone home. So, in my opinion, he might be, you know, kind of sending a message that, hey, you know, that stuff is, we're not tolerating that stuff around here. So, that could be my message, but we'll see.
The impressionable one is Tristan Hill. You're seeing him right here. He's a rookie guy. He is going to set the tone for those rookies, being the second round guy. he needs to up this game.
I don't think he's setting any tones.
Well, that's what I'm saying is that he needs to
No
do
tones
that.
are being set.
And that you're
Which-
exactly right, Lindsay, in the fact that he has to if he wants to have success, especially in this group. They're so passionate. Show that you care.
I think Linz is right that it's out of character for Jason Garrett to do something like this, and it's out of character for it to get out to the public that it was done. So I think that's definitely a message being sent about accountability, handling your business, all that good type of stuff. Like I don't really care that they were late. I mean, it would be better if they didn't. I'm not losing sleep about it, but the fact that it got out, I think, says a lot.
For sure.
Big time. Jay Jeezy is not
Nice.
messing
Jay
around. Let's go to last night's Thursday night game. I doubt anybody saw because everyone was out doing really fun stuff.
I saw none of this.
But this was actually a close game. It came down to the wire. Got a great touchdown early
Yes.
here.
Fantasy points.
This was the most points that the San Francisco defense has allowed all season for an opponent. Again, it's a division game for them as well, so I wonder how much that factored into it. The NFC West seems like pretty much the 49ers have taken it away, but the Cardinals, they wanted to get this dub.
Oh yeah, this was a good game. I mean, in fantasy for me, Kenyon Drake went off, so I got about 30 points from him.
Let me tell you what happened right here. So they're stopped. San Francisco is stopped. Cliff calls a timeout, though. So they get another play. And this happens. Your thoughts, Barry? What would you be doing if you're the
you gotta
defense?
be kicking yourself in the butt.
Why would you
I'm shocked. This
Is
is
that
what
a
I'm showing you the
first-year coaching
highlights.
mistake right there?
Sure,
But like he coached in the Big 12. It's not like he's never coached a football game before.
Okay, the Cardinals said we're going to get back in the saddle and make this a game. And that's what they did.
Isabella.
Kyler Murray's like pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, he was the first overall.
I know, but I feel like
He's figuring it out, is what you're saying.
I guess I'm not surprised, but with the lack of talent on that team, it is impressive that they've been as competitive as they have.
28-25 was the final. So, like, it was close at the end. So,
Could have used the Cardinals coming through there for playoff positioning purposes.
49ers
thinking.
8-0.
thinking.
Who would have thunk it?
Nobody.
if the Cowboys were 8-0, it would be the lead for literally everything. I know they're getting
Show.
love, but, like, they're not getting the love.
Yesterday you
being
said my
8-0.
favorite line ever. You said I want to watch the world burn. If the Cowboys were 8-0, the world would be burning. The 49ers just chilling in San Francisco. No one even notices.
We have fun anyway, but like, how much fun would this show be if the Cowboys were 8-0?
It would be 2016 when Barry
the
was
greatest
on the other
year.
side.
The
Barry,
greatest
can you
year.
do that again
was
for
the
us? You look like
greatest
you're about
year
to
ever.
suit up
Every
anyway.
time 16 comes up, Barry's like,
Man, the good old days.
Let's
the
get
good old
into our
days.
Friday feelings for a Monday night game. We've had some time off, and Dave, I know you're not going to disappoint.
So I'm not going to disappoint. My memes are always great.
Thank you.
Meme Lord.
So I am the meme lord. Thank you.
meme
I
lord.
appreciate that. We're going to New York. It's
meme
the
lord.
day after Halloween, which what does that mean? It's officially the holiday season. It's time to turn on Mariah Carey.
Yes.
The reason I chose this, obviously Elf is amazing, but I'm going a step at a time. One jump at
Okay.
a time.
Okay, I'm getting it.
Like it's been 8 million days since we've played a Cowboys game, so I'm just one day at a time hopping my way to game day. And
Doing it with a smile on your face.
it's
being
probably
cheery.
Smiling
time to
is
watch
his
Elf
favorite.
while I'm at it.
Love
Yeah.
it.
Smiling is my favorite. Thank
Yeah, and they say millennials exaggerate. Dave, 8 million days? That's how many days
you. It's been
it
a
was.
long time.
Too long.
My meme is that the focus here is prime time for these Cowboys. It is prime time Monday night. Here's my guy in his prime.
I'm sitting here thinking,
that
I was like
dynasty
this.
so much.
I was like, this is gonna be a Deion Sanders
For
gift
sure.
if I had to guess.
No,
And
in his prime, Duck Dynasty, the Cowboys will be in their prime on Monday Night Football. I feel like they have 3 games that are all primetime. Yes, they had the Eagles one, they had the bye in between, but now they have Monday Night Football and then Sunday Night Football as well the next week. So get in your prime, second half, let's go.
This is true. The Cowboys do play well on primetime, so
You would
forward to
know.
that.
You
This
would
is
know.
true. But my meme for this week is gonna be me just celebrating everything. You know, if I had hair, your boy was out there. You know, let's get it. Let's get it. My boy Dax has thrown 3 or 4 touchdowns. I'm pointing at them. Yes, let's get it in. Let's go.
Barry's so
We're on our way.
positive.
Barry's like
Always
the
brings
happiest
it.
guy I know.
Ever.
Love it.
Always gotta have a smile on your face.
All right, my meme is the other way around. I want all the smoke the second half of
As
this
you do.
season. I want
Tongue out?
taunting. I want ugly. I want hatred.
As you
Friends
do.
with no one the second half of the season. That's how you're going to get through.
Is this Golden Tate and Sean Lee now in the division together again?
You are Draymond Green. Like, that's who you are.
Like all the laughs,
you talk
all
to
the
me
drama.
yeah, that's you.
I'm here for it, Lindsay.
All right, what
love
about the Boldies though? Have we all hit on a Boldie yet?
No, it's kind of
No.
embarrassing.
Yeah, I think I'm over.
Barry
0
came
for 7.
close.
I did.
You came really close
did.
with Carson Wentz.
You came
held
close
under
with
150.
a Zeke 2 touchdown. I thought you were going to get it before half.
Almost got the second one, but this is the one. This is the week.
This is it.
I'm
All
hitting.
right.
I'm hitting on Monday night because I'm calling for this offense to put up a 40 burger, which I think is totally doable. They scored 35 against the Giants last time. They scored 37 against the Eagles. If it's all clicking, if Dak is throwing the way he did, remember he hit 400 yards against the Giants in Week 1. If he can do that in this game,
Let's go.
they're going to score 40 points. That's what I think.
What's
40,
the forecast? It's supposed to be pretty cold.
40s and clear. I mean, it'll
Daylight savings
crisp
time
night.
is going to get dark
be. Oh
early.
wow, you bummed me out.
No,
When you
we
said
gain an hour. We gain an hour.
gain an hour, but it gets dark at like 2
Oh,
o'clock.
sun will be set at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
It will be dark.
Oh, seasonal
Sun
affective
will
disorder.
be set Monday Night Football.
The sun's going to go down at like 3 o'clock
Yeah.
on Monday
Real
night. Either
quick.
way, the Cowboys are going to score 40 points. I'm thinking 42 points.
All right, I'm writing it down right now.
Write it on your
Shouts out
rundown.
Mary Church.
Lindsay just brought it up.
Hey, I didn't even think about that. All right,
You
sorry,
just
go.
brought it up that none of our bold predictions have been correct yet. So that's why I'm going with one that I went with before. Jason Witten is going to get a touchdown Monday night, and simply because it is Monday Night Football, where he was in the booth last year. Now he is back on the football field. This is a revenge game for Jason Witten. He would never admit it, but you have to see that he has had so much success against the Giants. He already had a touchdown in Week 1 against them. He only needs 4 more to break the record with Dez for most receiving touchdowns in franchise history. So I think Jason Witten has success. He wants to kind of redeem that Jets 2-point conversion at MetLife as well. So
What if he like pointed at the Monday Night Football booth after he scored?
looking at you.
Looking at you, booger.
Yeah, so Witt, go get that touchdown
Let's
this
go,
week. Let this one be correct.
Throw it into the Boogermobile after.
Gold jacket.
got rid
They took it away.
Thank God. Thank God.
Witten just creates his own. How epic would that?
That's his Halloween
Gold
costume.
jacket.
Oh, hold on. Can we just all do a Witten hype really quick? Thanks.
Barry, what's your bold?
For my boldie for this week, I got another veteran going off though, but this time it's gonna be Randall Cobb. I feel like he's made a couple big plays that got called back from penalties. And all types of sort of stuff. So I think he's going to go off for 125. I'll throw a touchdown in there for short, but he's going to go off. Man. I think he's going to go off. He deserves a big game. He deserves a big
Of all
game.
the people that deserve.
I'm waiting on him to break out.
This is going to be it.
Pennywise.
This is it. This is his game.
Mr. Pennywise.
All right, my boldie. I know Barry is going to love this. I'm going with the old goat, Sean Lee, with an interception.
That's what I'm saying, Lindsay.
Van Der Esch has been limited this week, so Sean kind of gets to move around, play weak side. That's where he does well. I think he did really well against the Eagles, right?
did,
Like you
he
even
did.
said, he looks like the old Sean Lee, vintage Sean
Lee.
Lee. So
Or the young
maybe
Sean Lee, if you will.
the
Yes.
young-
Spelled Y-U-N-G.
And he knows the
Young
Giants
Lee.
well. Like he knows them
does.
like the back of his hand. So hopefully he will eat.
I hope he will.
Sean Lee interception, calling it. Let's talk about though before we get out of here our favorite throwback jersey of all time.
Can't leave yet.
Yeah, I know
Jersey
you
Day,
want to
damn it.
see.
You might be shocked to learn that my favorite jersey of all time is that of one George Kenneth Griffey Jr.
Say his full name.
in the Mariners whites. So clean. The look of the 90s, Linz. And yes, that is
Absolutely
my jersey
love.
she's wearing.
The kid.
The absolute GOAT. The GOAT of all GOATs. If he'd stayed healthy, he'd be the best baseball player ever. I love him. He's a Hall of Famer. Go Ims forever.
Okay.
What else can I say? I don't know what else.
Would you marry him if you could?
No, but I love him. I love him anyway. He's my son.
You said the look of the 90s.
It is the look of the 90s, and I know what you're going to say, and I stand by it. I don't care.
The look of the 90s. We're all 90s kids here. We'll include you, Barry.
You guys are 90s.
You're young. I'm a 90s. We're 90s kids. And when I was a 90s kid, Space Jam. Thank you, Caden Gates, for letting me borrow this jersey today. But Space Jam was my all-time favorite movie, and that was one Michael Jordan production. The red Chicago Bulls jersey is all I wanted for Christmas. This, to me, is the
Honestly,
look of the
that
90s.
Probably is.
It's the red, the crisp.
probably is.
I mean, it has to be one of the best-selling jerseys of all time. It has to. It's
Love
just
ya, MJ.
so classic.
LeBron's better, but just for whatever that's worth.
I'm gonna just go ahead and
You
ignore
love this.
experience.
What's a little animosity there? Okay, well, anyway,
sorry.
I'm gonna go with the powder blue San Diego, that used to be
was
San
so
Diego
good.
jerseys. I mean, those are so crisp. The powder blue, sky blue, a little bit of honey mustard yellow in there with the white. I mean, it's
Honey mustard
classic.
yellow.
You like
Yeah,
that, right? You
oh,
like that? I'm
absolutely.
telling you, it's an unbelievable jersey.
Those are dope.
I love
I think
it.
they brought them back this year.
They did.
They did.
Look
I
at
mean, it
Bosa's
should never have
cleats,
gone
though.
away.
I also went with
Unbelievable.
powder blues. Back to baseball, Texas Rangers. Yeah, you weren't even close to the World Series, but I'm still going to throw you in here.
Those are nice.
Back to the 70s.
I thought you were an Astros fan now.
I'm a fun fan. Baseball is fun. And the
Trying to
Astros
watch the
are
world
fun.
burn.
Shouts out John Daniels. Anyways.
Hold on, but
kicks.
Barry, your jersey is really unique that you're wearing
Oh
today.
yeah, this is my boy, man, Young Hitchens. He's
Shout
doing
out
his
Anthony
thing.
Hitchens.
He's
We
doing his
love you
thing over
forever.
there.
We do.
He signed it.
Look,
Oh,
Young
nice.
Hitch, Young
Church,
Hitchens.
my
My guy,
Nice.
Rolling, bro.
keep balling,
Keep
bro.
balling,
Does it
bro.
say stay healthy or stay hungry?
It says be the greatest of all time.
We out here.
You are the greatest.
Happy
Monday,
weekend.
Don't come here Monday. We'll all be getting ready for the game.
True.
David will get in at 5 a.m. on Tuesday morning. We'll have a show.
I'm already sad thinking.
Tuesday, 10:30 Central. Be back here. Hopefully talking about the Cowboys win. See you then.
It is.
Bye-bye.